couple of days ago, I made a post on Facebook and I simply put on there, be nice to everyone because you never know what someone is going through. And there's a reason why I made that post. And the reason is because of this video that I'm about to show you, okay? This was an interview that Jordan B. Peterson did with this guy, okay? This guy's not famous. He is a regular guy like me and you, but he had a horrible upbringing, a lot of trauma. And this one thing that his friend did for him helped save probably 30 to 40 kids' lives at that time, because this guy, who, when he was younger, he was about to do something atrocious. He was about to do something that was tremendously evil because of what he's been through and what it caused his mind to go to. I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. Be nice to everyone, love everyone, treat everyone as if you would treat your family members, brother or sister, with love, okay? Let's go ahead and check out this video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's hop into the video right now.
What is it about Mike?
If you asked him what he did, he just said he just did what a friend's supposed to do.
Yeah, but he was the only person that you found who did that for you.
And I don't know what it is, but he's the only one that, no matter what happened, he never treated me like I was anything but an equal. He never looked at me like I was broken. He never looked at me like I was a project. He looked at me like I was a kid in pain. And so he would talk to me about it. And he never looked down on me. We would have deep discussions. He was going to high school for philosophy, going to college and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I was a dropout and I was living in this crime-infested hellhole. And he never once acted like I wasn't anything but a buddy that deserved respect to talk to. What he did with that, it wasn't just that I could have a meal. It was that I can enjoy food now. Mm-hmm. I can be reminded of the base human things. And for me, it was absolutely cathartic. It was like rolling the clock back on my humanity.
So you had abandoned any sense of value in yourself.
Totally.
But he was unwilling to let that go.
Unwilling to let it go. And not even unwilling to let it go. It was that he didn't even see that it was leaving. Mm-hmm. It was like that's a weird dynamic. It wasn't.
So his friend would allow him to come over his house and eat dinner with his family and stuff like that. Something that this guy has never really experienced, eating with the family, eating traditional meals. He used to have to go to the store and steal food to have food for the night. He did that almost every night at the same store. That's how bad it was for him. So for him to get home cooked meals was extremely gratifying. It was the best thing in the world. It made him feel like somebody. So let's continue on with this video.
It wasn't that he didn't let me slide off the cliff. So he didn't even see that I was on a cliff. Mm-hmm. Or didn't even treat me like I was on a cliff. Mm-hmm. And that was extremely powerful. To be seen when you feel fundamentally invisible. I would walk around and ask my classmates, do you remember me when I leave the room? When I'm gone, do you remember that I was here? Because I thought
and you'd just been ignored by the mental health clinic too.
Yeah, I felt completely invisible. I felt alone and nothing. And to be seen and validated in the most normal ways, just like it was just a regular Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And to me, I was on the precipice of a life-altering madness. And it was just a Tuesday. And it fundamentally changed my life. And I didn't leave his house for a week. I never went and got the gun.
This is the kind of love and compassion and understanding. And these are the efforts that we as human beings have to be able to do for each other. It will save so many lives if we would just really take time to be nice to each other and love each other. And look, I'm a man, okay? I'm a man amongst men, okay? When I get around other men, I tend to be, you know what I mean? Like the upper echelon of men, okay? I work out a lot. My demeanor, my just the way I think, talk, it can be very masculine. But this right here put a tear in my eye, man. It made me so sad and it broke me down because I can imagine how many lives could be saved, how many lives could be changed if you if everyone around us would just really, truly love each other and be nice and care for each other, even through the bad. This man was about to do something crazy that we're about to see. And so let's watch this. I want you guys to see this, and hopefully it will reach some of you. Hopefully it will prick your heart.
But now we're going to fast forward 3 years, okay? Because that was between 15 and 16. Now to go to the night of my 19th birthday. Okay, night of my 19th birthday, I was planning on. With the depression had.
So now you
again.
dropped the school.
Dropped the school. Dropped the school.
Why?
It had went from outward anger to, because almost instantly when Mike did that, I felt ashamed and remorseful.
Wow.
Almost instantly. When that reestablishment of my humanity hit, the remorse and the shame of what I had planned was pretty,
right. So what's
crushing.
Interesting, one of the things that you're claiming is that you would have only been able to go through with what you had planned if you had in fact successfully severed every tie you had. Mm-hmm. Right? Wow. You would have had to have been genuinely alone and alienated. Mm-hmm. And Mike reminded you that you weren't.
So I thought that I was.
Right.
Yeah. Man. But Mike reminded me that I wasn't with that.
Right. And sort of despite your best efforts. Mm-hmm. Right. Because you'd spent, you said 8 months trying to alienate
9
everyone.
Months. Yeah. But despite all my best efforts and despite massive effort on my part, that he just wouldn't let go.
And that's love.
Very much so.
Yeah,
and here's a great example of that love. That's why I like telling this part of the story. So my 19th birthday, I was planning on committing suicide. And I was going to do it by overdose. I had gotten a bunch of LSD off the streets, stolen a bunch of pills from cocaine from my mom. I had copious amounts of drugs, way more than we're going to need to do the job. Damn. And because my depression had spun up, and I was inward. I wasn't outward regressed anymore. It was just, I was ashamed and depressed. I just wanted to end it. I'm tired of dealing with this anymore. But I had interventions in the past. Mike could be like, dude, you're depressed. We need to stop it. I didn't want any of that. So I was trying to act as normal as possible. Trying to act like nothing was wrong in my day. So I went to Mike's house. And Mike's a very social guy. He has a social circle of his own. And one of his group friends is a girl named Amber. Okay, and Amber was really friendly with me. She was always really nice to me, but she was his contact. She was definitely his friend. And we would go over to her house every now and then and watch a movie, listen to music, whatever. And so he's like, hey, we're going to kick it at Amber's today. Like, great. That sounds like a great last day. I'm going to spend it with 2 of my favorite people and then go back to the field behind Casa Bonita and end my life. That was the plan. And so I get there, and that wasn't it at all. I actually walked into a surprise birthday party for me. And I walked into about 14 people saying happy birthday, and Amber had baked a blueberry peach pie. And I walked past him and dropped all my drugs in the toilet, and that was the last time I ever tried to kill myself.
Wow.
And that's what really set me on my path. And here's where the love portion comes in. Because when we left Mike's house, there was no birthday party. Mike called ahead to Amber's house and said, hey, Amber, I'm taking Aaron over there, and it's his birthday today. Then Amber was having a get-together. She had already had a bunch of people over. She had already baked the pie. And she's like, hey, Aaron's coming over, and it's his birthday. Let's make it a birthday party for him. So they all got together and made a bunch of decorations and stuff and threw up a quick birthday party. I walked into a fundamentally life-changing thing that changed my opinion of myself to my core, that my friend put up in 5 minutes of being nice to another friend. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, just a simple act of kindness. Nothing, the people who tried to be
not so simple.
Not so simple,
man.
But real.
Yeah, right.
And fundamental. And
genuinely thoughtful.
Genuinely thoughtful.
Right.
And that it changed me. That's what really started me on the path to. That was the time when I reassessed. And right after that, I did some serious soul searching about, is this me? Or is this not me? And had deep conversations with Mike and Amber and other friends about how, no, dude, this isn't me. I will live through hell. And yeah, I maladapted to it. I made some really bad decisions and I made some really toxic choices. But I don't have to stay there. I can move out of this hell now and I can keep going.
Man. A simple act of kindness, man. This man had been through probably 16 to 18 years of pure drama, homelessness, hunger, pain, kids talking about him, people laughing at him. And at one point, he wanted to do something tremendously evil. And then at the end, he wanted to do something that was still evil to himself. And one friend, out of a 5-minute transition from somebody else's gathering to his birthday party, making it about him, appreciating him, showing him love, changed his whole outlook on life. And now he is a successful man, a father, a husband, This is what God is talking about. This is what God is telling us. We can change people's lives. We can bring happiness and joy to other people that need it most. We can set someone on a path of success by how we treat them and what we say to them. The power of the tongue is tremendous. It is tremendous. It can kill and it can bring to life. This is crazy, man. His story, I watched this like last week or 2 weeks ago. His story, it really pricked my heart, man. And it made me really think, what am I doing in every situation? How can I be helpful to someone? How can I make someone smile, treat them better? We never know what they're going through, man. Never know what they're going through. Shout out to his friend Mike for being such a good friend and saving this man's life, man. That is awesome. Look, man, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments section, okay? Hopefully this touched you today. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, I encourage you, hit the subscribe button, okay? Hit the post notification bell so you don't miss another video, okay? My name is Aaron Page. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Until next time, I'm out.